If you're here, I'm pretty sure that you are focusing your energy on alignment, on self-development, become more conscious of yourself and how to keep improving, transforming yourself. That is transcendence. Transcendence is infinite loop of overcoming and becoming. If you keep committing in the journey of surrender and action, which is the path of conscious manifestation, of course you also focusing your energy on becoming the best version of yourself. You haven't heard a lot about becoming a better version of myself. I'm committing to be a better version of me, but what exactly be a better version of me really means? What exactly tap into highest timeline really is? Because when you talk about timelines, we also ready to open for infinite possibilities, which associates with parallel realities or parallel universe. Some of you still remember exactly about timelines that I've shared in previous videos and in my Access Akashic Records, but in this episode we're gonna dive deeper into another point of view about how to tap into highest timeline that you need to hear but no one ever taught you before. Especially as a light worker, focusing your energy for alignment to serve something greater and beyond your current state of self. So here we are, let's dig into it. Hello universe, welcome back to this channel with me, Cindyaco. If you're new, welcome to the Words of Influence community, where you can meet and greet your kindred spirits, your soul family, like-minded and like-souled as you, which focus on alignment, consciousness, vibration, energy, as what this channel is all about. Here we share all beneath, beyond, and within the mundane, physicality, reality. We go deeper into the meta, into the nature of reality, consciousness, energy, vibration, magic. We know that there are so much more beyond what meets in the eye and these physical senses. Here all are the manifestation and part of sources at once. It's always a delightful honor for me to meet and greet you on this channel, in our community, yet also through the services I offer to guide your transcendence journey, to guide you, unleash your inner guide that is already within you, so you can remember what you already know within your core, and so you can authentically shine and serve your highest good, because your highest good is the highest good of all the entire universe. As you know that we are all one. So welcome. If you're also interested in spirituality, science, go dig deeper into your universe. We also share about parallel reality, working quantumly, that help you bridge magic into matter more effortlessly, purposefully, meaningfully, blissfully. Your vibe is your choice. Choose knowledge over entertainment, choose understanding over judgment, choose be patient over instant gratification, choose discipline over illusion of freedom, choose inner freedom, inner peace over surface accomplishment, choose tears over suppression, choose being honest with yourself over people pleasing, and choose inner fulfillment over outside validation. Your vibe is the accumulation or series of choices you make on day-to-day basis. If you aren't choosing, it's also a choice, and everything manifests as your timeline, as your path that you walk, and you manifest as your reality in physicality. So when it comes to choosing the higher timelines, I've got several higher downloads about tap into higher timelines. And so in this episode I will share with you some of my higher downloads about how to tap into higher timelines that you might never heard from others. This will bring the unconscious into conscious so that you can get out from comfort zone, so that you can break your own bubble and see that there is nothing more limiting than your own current state of consciousness. The more we break our familiarity, the more we welcome magic into our reality. May you wake up each morning, each day with a new gratitude, with enthusiasm, with a fresh excitement, because each moment is a novelty of miracle that we are experiencing. And tap into higher vibration is not about waiting for the vibe to come to us. Rather, we pick up the vibe by choose what we want to experience in our reality. Although your situation might seem like, oh, my everyday minding is like usual, every day I see this the same, but if you really see, not just look at it, but you go deep with pure observation, you will notice that each day there's always a new, fresh novelty of miracle. You will never see the exact moment twice, right? Because each moment can only happen once. You may not change what's already happening. Indeed, you can change how you see your past. So the difference is not about changing what's already happened, rather changing the story that you keep playing as past. You can change that story, and then the story will change the whole picture naturally. As what I've shared in previous video, that instead of working in matter, it will be so effortless if we work quantumly. It's even so much fun in there because you are aligned with your highest good simply by following your curiosity, your inner excitement, your current excitement that comes from your heartbeat, from your heart base, because you no longer live from the mind. You no longer like thinking everything. You might still use your conscious mind, but your priority is to listen to your heart, to your gut feeling, to your intuition. When you listen to intuition, it requires being in intuition. You need to be a good learner so that you can truly listen to the guides of your soul, because your soul is like the higher navigation from higher realms, higher dimensions, which is also the use, like another version of you in higher dimension, in higher realms. Most of people certainly want to be the better, even the best version of themselves, but not every people willing to dig or dive into the underwater, which is to dive into themselves, to tune inward, to truly look inside what's going on in their subconscious, especially they already become their rooted unconscious beliefs that not really serve their highest good. It's all the whole package. Like whenever there's white, there will always a black side in it, and it's all are supporting one another. We've been associating black or dark with evil or devil kind of thing, or lower vibration, but it's all just human interpretation or brain association about how we interpret things through what we've been trained to, mostly in mundane. But the truth is, although it's black or white, it's all can be good for us, because even the bad things can lead into a greater things for you. Although the appearance might sometimes seems like bring something uncomfortable for you, it's actually medicine or divine way, divine in disguise, to help you reroute or remember what you really are, to back to yourself. And the white thing or the things that please us, that accelerate our growth, that nourish us, that unfold more gratitude naturally for us, is actually also supporting our highest good, preparing us for the next challenges so that we can keep evolving as our better state, as our better self. Our evolution journey naturally working for us 24/7. We are constantly grow as a better and best self. But the difference is through your choice. Again, it's back to our choice. Although you aren't choosing, it's also a choice. And if you aren't choose, then the universe will keep matching your randomness state of consciousness that you absorb from your outside circumstances, which is not really serving your highest good, so that you will keep manifesting that same energy to your reality. When you aren't choosing, you will get more randomness and your energy can be all over the place, so that you feel disintegrate with yourself and it will manifest as dis-ease. If you not feel ease, you feel like so much complicated going on and you keep attracting energy that not really serving your highest good, or you will feel stuck because you will keep experiencing the same comfort zone, or you will feel present in certain cage, although you might cannot see the cage in physicality, but you feel it in your mind. Your mind will keep busy. Somehow you will feel like, I need to do something but I don't know what it is. I feel like I need to break free from this reality. I need to escape from this, but I don't know what it is. That's a divine reminder for you to get out and break free from your own limiting bubble that you built by your own unconscious self. So now you see that the way to get out from your own bubble, from your own comfort zone, is to first be aware and realize it is a cage or a limiting bubble that you've built by your own. If you can build it, then you have the same power to be responsible or to put yourself out, to get out from the bubble that you've built yourself. Remember that you are so much greater than any limiting or labyrinth of yourself. Yes, the labyrinth is divine in disguise, is another you that will help you evolve, but remember that the true you, the pure you, the essence of you is so much greater than any limitation. You are basically infinite, so you are greater than your own matrix that you've built by yourself. Once you realize this, then you no longer need to think outside of the box simply by realizing that there is no box. The limiting bubble is just a temporary illusion you've built and holding and carry on yourself. You can simply dissolve the illusion just by realizing what you really are. Nature of reality is full of change. The only thing that never changes is change itself. Everything constantly changing. And intelligence is the ability to adapt the change. The more you resist change, the more resistance persists in yourself. So allow it and you'll naturally flow as life. That is pure consciousness. Remember the symbol of flow of life. It's just everything is connected, everything is naturally, basically flow of life. You don't need to like forcing anything, because the force will flow easily, naturally, once you realize what you really are and let the resistance guiding you to what you really are. Master your resistance and be friend with it, so you allow it to guide you to your self-realization about what you really are. Imagine your soul is like a kid within the house, which is the house represents limiting bubble that you've built on your own. And when you open your window outside, you're amazed at what you're staring outside you, which is like the infinite space of sky, of clouds, sun rays, the free air. You deeply know and deeply feel the curiosity. You question yourself what it feels to be alive there, what it feels to simply fly and just be them outside of your house. You question that with full of curiosity. You also enthusiastic to experience that yourself, because you know that nature serving something greater beyond what we can build in mundane or in matter, such as the house you live in. But when it comes to go outside, you feel certain worries or doubts that holds you to get out from the house because you're afraid of falling. What if I fall? What if I'm not capable to fly? What if there is not my place? What if something bad happened to me? What if I'm hurt? What if I'm this, and so on, and so many negative predictions about falling, because it's something that you've never experienced before, or it's challenging you from get out from comfort or safe zone that you already live in. You're afraid of the unfamiliarity because you've never there, you've never experienced, you've never tried it, so there's no certain path for it, there's no guide to experience the infinity itself. It means there's no certain things that you can hold on to rather than trust in yourself. At some points, you feel the calling, the deep desire to experience another reality you've never experienced before. But at the same time, you're dealing with yourself. Like, what if? And the more you keep questioning, the more you will stay in your comfort zone, because your mind will produce lots of reasons, excuses to keep you in safe as illusion of protection. That's the reason you built your house at the first place, right? To keep you safe and comfort. But at certain points, you will come to a realization that you need to experience something outside of your house. And you need to keep improving your house at certain points, because by the time your house, which is also matter, there is also energy, need to evolve itself as well. Let's change the question what if into oops, I did it. Oops, I already here. Oops, turn out is great for me. Oops, turn out it's even greater than what I thought it is. Sentient beings such as chair, table, house, it's all are matter that has temporary limits or age in themselves. That's why you need to keep improving your house, your building. It's all need constant treatment to keep it in time, because everything has its own age, conscious or unconsciously. It's nature of reality. Although we see it all in matter, it's all waving energy, but we can only see it all as matter because we are limited to see reality, to see physical reality from our physical senses. But turn out everything is actually energy that constantly waving. That's why they have certain age, because we live in time, so that everything constantly evolving by time. Back again to the nature of reality, that constantly changing. Everything is changing. Your hair, your body, your experience, realization is all constant growing, constant transform, right? So back again to the intelligence. Are you willing to allowing your intelligence to simply be? Or in other words, are you allowing yourself to constantly changing your mind, to constantly be open to infinite possibility, to be willing to taking risk, to be willing to experiencing oops rather than what if, which is it's just illusion of protection that is temporary. They will eventually will direct you to what you really are, which is the infinity itself. So which one you choose? Whether you allow yourself to flow as life, or you allow life to direct you with so much resistance they aren't really serving you, you choose your own vibe. The ego itself is the illusion that doesn't want to lose itself, but your soul knows that everything is eternal basically, so it's afraid of nothing. Its nature is simply to explore the infinity, to explore the infinite possibilities, to open up to its true nature. And one of the things about get out from comfort zone, other than welcome to the oops, is to realizing that when it comes to get out from comfort zone, your mind will keep flooding you with lots of conviction, excuses, so that you will keep safe with the repeating stories that comes from your past, from your trauma, from the older or lower version of you, so that you will keep being the same version of you. But the soul knows that your nature is to keep evolve. You don't need to hurt yourself or sacrifice, compromise something in order to tap into your highest good. And instead of focusing yourself on the egoic state, transcend yourself from the ego into, yes, I see you, I know that it takes risk, but I choose to take risks because I know that this choice will lead me into something greater, will direct me into my true purpose of why I came here. So you see, instead of focusing your attention on your lower vibration, into your lower self, choose your own vibe to see the uplift version of you, to focus on what you can be if you are listening to your higher self. Imagine you meet your higher self and you even be your higher self, and your higher self calm you down that everything is okay, it's all worth it, it's all a greater good for you. All the conviction, excuse, simply an illusion that holding you back from what you truly meant for, which is your purpose that keeps calling you. And when you finally imagine yourself as your higher self, you can even see another version of you that also staring at you from inside of that house. So you're no longer the you that is within the house, you are now the you, the version of you that is flying outside of the house, like experiencing the clouds, like flying, although you don't know how, but you just did. And yeah, you just go beyond your thinking, you just free from all the boxes, all the limiting beliefs, all the limiting bubbles that you built on yourself. And you can even meet and greet your previous version, your younger self that still within the house. And you finally realize that there are lots of houses that represents parallel universes, parallel realities, and you are so glad with yourself because you brave enough to choose to listen to your higher self and simply be your natural state, which is free from your house that you've built on your own. You see all the realities universe has in store, lots of flying houses, that eventually you realize that the house itself can fly. So the perspective of being grounded in your house for protection is simply an illusion, because your house is actually flying as well in infinite space, just like our nature that actually can fly. So may you remember what you really are and brave enough to embody your higher self, because if you can't explain intuition, that's certainly not intuition. Intuition can only be explained after you look back to what you've been through. May your might be and hopefully turn into finally and eventually, and your intuition become your constant guide throughout your spiral evolution upwards. If you really pay attention on how your intuition works and how powerful it is to guide you on your physical day-to-day experience, then you will never compromise it ever again, because you know that you are truly divinely protected, guided, supported by your highest self. It's beyond your limiting house, limiting state of you, and universe rewards bravery. So the more you brave enough to follow your heart, the more you feel inner fulfillment, the more you can help others start by helping yourself first. Your light manifestation equal to depth of darkness you've overcame. So when you see a shining soul, you can see the amount of darkness that soul has went through, because the brightest stars can only be seen through the darkest night. So your willingness to go working and overcoming your own darkness, which is your shadow work, your ego death, is the path of heart warrior that will unfold greater fruition that others can get benefit from, that will also unfold resonance for the ones that are ready to overcome theirs. Instead of focusing your energy in repeating stories that keep playing and compromising your value, turn your focus into alignment and see how higher self help you transcend your ego consciousness so divinely. Today, you are invited by your higher self to answer your inner bravery, to explore your divinity, how you answer your deepest desire through working quantumly, energetically, matching the vibrational match of your higher self to become vibrational match masterclass. The link is in the description below. Early enrollment will get 30% discount before the launch date on February 22. Make sure that you enroll before the launch date so that you can still enjoy the discounted price. And I would be so grateful to accompany and facilitate your inner work, inner world journey so that you can become vibrational match with your higher self. We're gonna work on self-healing, self-worth, how you see yourself, work on your self-esteem, how it's so impactful in what you are attracting, and then we're gonna work on your mindset, your skill that you need, on the unconscious beliefs especially that has been stored deeply rooted in your unconscious, and it will resist or disease your materialized process of magic in physicality, how you unlock your abundance, especially about integration. Nothing more powerful than a humble heart that is driven by a higher purpose. And if this is you and this is calling you, we're gonna work on details into your inner world. We will explore ourselves in depth so that you can unfold your inner power, your divine purpose at once, that basically help you to work on your resistance, such as how you see abundance, how you heal your money wounds, how to work quantumly, preparing your energetic vibration, your vortex as sublime flow. Be cooperative with higher force so that you can manifest your higher purpose naturally, effortlessly, because you are the magnet of what you're meant to be. I can't wait to see you on Become Vibrational Match Masterclass. See you there, and see you in the next episodes with me, Cindyaco. And I would love to know what you've learned, what most resonate with you on this episode, and why. Type in the comment down below. Once you are open to life, life also opens to you too. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending time and space with me. I love you so much.